Good blessed Saturday evening, June the 14th, 2025. The time being about 3:56 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world. All around the world. All around the world. All around the world. All around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you are the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution. A freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom to protest, freedom to gather. Long as you do all of those mentioned above in a non-violent, peaceful manner. Now, if you are felons, all right now, if you are felons, you want to check with your local law enforcement officials to see whether or not you can do any of the above mentioned. If you're on probation or parole, you want to check with your probation or parole officer to see if you can do any of the above mentioned. But what I'm up here today for, I'm up here by Lincoln School. I'm on what they call the Lincoln Trail, sponsored by the Mississippi County Health Department Coalition. I'm up here today is because last week, Saturday, on June the 7th, 2025, JaMichael Parker, the individual that attacked me on March the 20th, 2025, on my property in the 600 block of Vine Street with Mace, unprovoked attack on an elder. I'm coming again because yesterday he made a video, a couple of days ago, he made a video saying that I was in the parking lot where he's staying with his mother at, following him. And I broke it down to show you with my security cameras, and you can look at his GPS if they have him on a GPS. From what I heard, all he do is leave his phone in his house, leave and go someplace, and when it ring, they'll punch the button or just claim he there, saying in a voice that he may be in the bathroom or something like that. But we ain't gonna even deal with that. But what I want to show y'all on Saturday, June the 7th, 2025, he was at his uncle's wife's funeral. It's not his blood auntie. At his uncle's wife's funeral, he's supposed to be. But I'm going to show you where he was at with his, I'm assuming Nigel Easton is his cousin. I'm going to show you where they was at when my two young daughters, one of my daughters was getting their hair done, and Nigel was sitting right out here with JaMichael in front of Lincoln, videoing my car across the street from the basketball court. And JaMichael made a post on his Facebook page today, lying again. He said, this is Raymond Ivy across the street, sitting in his car. He didn't get out, and he's videoing me. Hey, how you doing? All right. It said he videoing me. But I'm finna show you again what time my one daughter went over to this house on Iron Bank to get her hair done. My daughters deal with civilized people, not people like in JaMichael's circle. You see what I'm saying? They like to take advantage of little 7-year-old kids. You see what I'm saying? They like to jump on elder people. You see, and then you got people in your family that's preachers and said that they activists. If they preachers and activists, why is they backing what you doing? Nigel, you be on podcast with Arthur Cassell and y'all talking about how this community need to get together. But you see, somebody, one of your family members or no, a friend of yours told your buddy that you set up amongst those other 5. The 4 got natural life and the 1 got 35 years and your buddy got, I think, 4, 5, maybe 6 years, had RICO cases. Should have been lost, but back on the street. But anyway, you supposed to be an activist, and you sitting right across the street with him at a funeral, at a repast, I'm assuming, knowing what your cousin did, and then videoing my vehicle. Didn't none of y'all see me in that vehicle, because I wasn't in there. My daughter was getting her hair done. You see what I'm saying? And the people that she was getting her hair done, they'll tell whatever authority that needs to be told. Raymond Lewis Ivy wasn't over there, like JaMichael said. Nigel sitting right there with him. Nigel can't tell. You can't go tell the feds I was in there. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell nobody that I was in there. But let me show you about these people, man. I want y'all to look at this here. This is my oldest daughter finna walk over to Iron Banks. It's June the 7th, 2025 at 9:22 a.m. to go get her hair done. That's her now, walking to go get her hair done. You seen when my other daughter came back. You see the time on that there? She's walking over to Iron Banks to go get her hair done. And her hair was done by almost 4 o'clock. JaMichael had that right. This is JaMichael Parker, the individual that came on my property uninvited, trespassing, unprovoked, came on in my driveway on March the 20th, 2025, sprayed me with mace, can't chase me to my door, tried to force his way opening my door, spraying me with mace. This is his mug shot from March the 20th, 2025, from the Charles, Missouri Police Department to the Charles, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Department. I want to show you what he put on his Facebook page today, June the 14th, 2025. Now you see who this is, JaMichael Parker. He says, be blessed and glory be to God. It doesn't matter what belief you believe in. Doesn't matter if you're the strongest or the weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my proclaimed enemy. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friend, or foe. Great everyone. We gonna just put what he put. Great everyone, with the greetings of peace and a blessing of God be with you. This guy pulled up to video record me. You can look and see where he pulled up to. Never got out of his car. Never spoke with no one. He's so scared of me, but yet pull up to video me. Here are 2 videos, proof that Raymond Lewis Ivy, the guy I'm going to court against, and following me, trying to intimidate and has threatened my family approximately around 4 o'clock p.m., June the 7th, 2025. Raymond Ivy was video recorded coming to try to record me being out doing my aunt's repast while I'm with my family. But what he doesn't know is that I've already had permission to attend my aunt's funeral. Now, this is the same guy that says he's afraid of me. He's terrified of me, and I am a menace to the community. If you're so afraid of me, why would you take the time out of your day to come where I am at doing my aunt's repast? This guy has made multiple threats to me, my family, and it is all documented. No matter what the devil tried to do or his intent, I know there's a God upstairs. Peace be still. Now, when you look at this here where he said I videoed, I'm on the scene of where him and his cousin, Miguel Easton, was sitting across the street from where my daughter was getting her hair done. We already talked about that. But I'm going to show you, put this all together to show you that he's lying, that I wasn't in this car this time like I wasn't in the one the last time. I don't have to prove nothing, but you can see he's an illiterate. He can't even phrase the things that I phrase. Check it out. I want y'all to take a good look at this camera. You look at the time and the date, and look at who's getting in the car right now. This is June the 7th, 2025 at 3:42 p.m. That's my youngest daughter. She finna go over on Iron Bank across the street from the Lincoln School parking lot or the basketball court to go wait on her older sister who's getting her hair done over there. Now, you see who's getting in there? That's my youngest daughter. Look at the time and the date, because the reason why I'm showing y'all this here, because JaMichael Parker, the big coward that sprayed me with mace on my property on March the 20th, 2025, he said that I was sitting in my car over there on Iron Banks where him and his cousin, I believe, his cousin, Miguel Easton, and some more of his relatives was sitting over across the street where my daughter was parked. See, my daughter had been there since about almost maybe 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock that morning. But that's my youngest daughter leaving now. Y'all see that? You didn't see Raymond Ivy in the car. The reason why I'm saying it is because JaMichael just put something on his Facebook page today, Saturday, June the 14th, 2025, and he put a long thing. He put the date. He put the date, June the 7th. He said on June the 7th, 2025, about 4 something when he was at his auntie's funeral. You ain't never seen the funeral outside, but he was out there with his cousin, Miguel Easton, who he telling people that Miguel Easton gonna get him and his brother out of the cases that they put on me, because he said his cousin Miguel Easton is working for the feds. He done got 5 people, 4 natural life, and 1 35 years, and his other buddy, I don't know how he got out of it, but he's back out on the streets, and they had RICO cases. But let's just look at this real good. And my daughter was already over there before the funeral even started, or the repast or whatever they had, because the funeral was at Mercy Seat. My daughter went to go pick her sister up And I want y'all to pay close attention to this time and then watch where JaMichael over there with the girl now. Now, in JaMichael's family, you got a preacher, Nigel Easton mother. You see what I'm saying? They see what he do. They see what JaMichael doing. Nigel talking, be on podcasts with Arthur Cassell talking about peace in the community. How in the hell you gonna get peace in the community and your coward ass cousin? You see what I'm saying? Come on my property and spray me with Mace, and your other coward cousin threatened me in the courtroom. I'm an elder. But see, we know you ain't no activist. You follow what I'm saying? Because if you was, just like you talk about other people in the community, you wouldn't be letting your nephew, your cousin, seeing that this my two daughters over there getting their hair done, and you videoing the people's house over there, the way they getting their hair done, but yet you said Raymond Ivy is sitting here, didn't get out the car, but he was videoing me. You asked the people that was my daughter was getting her hair done. Asking was Raymond Ivy over there. You seen who just got in the car. That's one thing about these security cameras. They tell the truth. They got the time on it. But I want you to see what this coward, a Negro, JaMichael put on there. He said, I'm going around threatening him and his family. How am I threatening you and your family? Some of you and your family, you see what I'm saying, and cause a lot of murders and ODs and stuff in this town. If the shoe fit wide, it ain't all of y'all. You see what I'm saying? Nigel know what he doing, but yet you listen to him on Arthur's podcast. I want to know if Arthur Cassell watching this here. You see, I wasn't in that car. I wasn't in that car and Bird train neither. I proved that. Now I'm finna prove another one. Then I'm going to take it down to the prosecuting attorney. Let's see if the feds, you see what I'm saying, are working his favor and not send that Negro to jail for videoing my daughters and them. Y'all stalking them. You see what I'm saying? But you see, you think y'all family is so damn powerful. You don't want mine to come down here. You see what I'm saying? We ain't like y'all. You see what I'm saying? But you touch them two girls, y'all will see. You can't hide. The feds might be able to hide you. But one thing about it, you touch my daughters, I bet y'all find each and every one of y'all. That ain't no threat. That's a promise. Now show me Raymond Ivy in there, you big, fat, nasty ass Negro. Taking advantage of little 7-year-old kids. Talking about jumping on females. Jumping on elders. Out here in the streets, some of y'all out here in the streets causing all this drugs and gang banging, but yet you gonna flip on the other people and get them life, and you were doing the same shit out there. But that shit gonna catch up with y'all playing preachers. If you a preacher, you ain't gonna allow your family to do this here and support it. But long as y'all with Lester Gillespie and the rest of these crooked individual, black individuals down here in Charles, Missouri, but God gonna get all of y'all. I ain't got to get you. God gonna get you, but don't put your hands on my daughter. You can video all you want, JaMichael. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to see to it. I'm going to pray to God they send you to penitentiary so they can play with that booty of yours, you big stinking ass nigga. Y'all see where I'm at? Across the street, this is where the black corrupted individuals run programs here. The same with the housing authority, all of them working hand in hand together. They'll let rapists, they'll let people that assault little girls and little kids jump on kids, dope dealers. You see what I'm saying? People that jump on elders, the housing authority and these people that run this programs here at 700 Elm Street or Cy Williams Avenue, they allow that. But they barred me, but I don't even, I could fight to get in. I don't want to get in. It's a civic center where I should be able to go where we have community meetings. I'm the only activist real activist down here. But let me show you what Nigel and all them was sitting at. While he was here, he should have did some activists walking the streets, but he probably thought some of them individuals that you got natural life would be out here looking for you. And I bet you, I ain't going to even say that. I bet you didn't like the part that Trump did. Know you was fighting against that. Now y'all will see this fence. Y'all will see this fence right here. This is the basketball court. Y'all will see this fence in this video that they made. Why my two young daughters, going on 18 and 19-year-old, one of them getting the hair done. The one left the house, walked over here about 9-something a.m. When she was done, her sister, you will see her coming out of my house on my security cameras, coming to get her, sitting out here. And you will see this fence right here. What Nigel Easton, you don't see him in town much. There was a lot of feds in town when he was in there, and more security than Donald Trump got. Hey, now, more than security than Donald Trump had. But you will see them videoing, showing my car parked backed up over here by this house. My daughter was getting her hair done, and the female was doing her hair. Asked her, did she mind her taking pictures of it? She took pictures in the inside of the house, in the outside, and you will see these grown men, ain't got nothing else to do, these grown men. You see what I'm saying? Looking at two young girls. You follow what I'm saying? Because when some of them was juveniles, they got away with raping little kids. You see what I'm saying? They got away with a lot of stuff. But people ain't forgot in this town. But you will see this video, he made it silence so people wouldn't hear it. But what he made his mistake was, he put a post up. You see what I'm saying? And you will see him narrating the post. You will see him trying to use some of the phrases that I use when I open up in my opening, when I greet everybody. You will see some of the stuff that JaMichael is a mentally ill, you see what I'm saying? A mentally ill child abuser, a elder abuser. You see what I'm saying? You got family members as preachers. I wonder what type of preachers are y'all? You got activists in there. What type of activists is y'all? Arthur Cassell, how do you deal with these individuals when they doing what they're doing? Probably because it's my kids. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all what they was doing, videoing my daughters and them, and I'm going to show you that Raymond Lewis Ivy wasn't in that car like they said. Claimed that Raymond Lewis Ivy was in the car videoing, and it'll show I wasn't. To the best of my knowledge, this whole area, the Lincoln School area, many killings and shootings and things have been going on. We know this is a black, corrupted enterprise here at the C.F. Bowen Center here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, coordinated with the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority. Maybe one person in there that's not a corrupted individual. You see what I'm saying? And that's a female that I know that's a Christian that stand on God's word and won't do nothing that's wrong. I don't know anybody else that in there would be the same thing. But I'm sure that security cameras is all over this here place, so they can see when JaMichael put up saying that I was videoing him. It should be able to show him and the gal and them right up in this area here, where you see that car pulling up at by that fence. You will see them videoing my daughter's the car when my daughter and them was in waiting. My youngest daughter was waiting on her sister to get her hair done, finished doing her hair. Now security cameras should be all over here. They should be all over here. You know, that same car that's sitting down there, I guess you're trying to listen to what I'm saying, but all you got to do is wait to get on my YouTube video, because I ain't scared of none of you individuals here in Charleston, Missouri, or no place else. If the shoe fit, wear it. You see what I'm saying? You know, enough is enough. You know, y'all don't have no respect for the elders. Y'all don't have no respect for women. Y'all don't have respect for little kids. But one thing about it, this one family that you ain't gonna bully, this one family that you can't run off, you see what I'm saying? This one family that will stand their ground by any means necessary. I don't care if you is working for the feds. You see what I'm saying? The feds can't block you when God want to take you off of the face of this earth. You better ask some of these people that been messing with me. I ain't touched them at all. God took them off.